Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be unboxing a PlayStation 5 in 2022. So let's dive straight into it. So today's been a long time coming. Now for those of you who didn't know, the PlayStation 5 was released on November the 12th, 2020, which is about 14 months ago as of recording this video. It was released in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the rest of the world, the UK and Europe, didn't get it until the 19th of November. So I only ordered this on Christmas week and I got a call on Valentine's Day, which was brilliant, and I was next in line to get this PS5. So let's dive in and unbox this PS5. So here we have it, we've got the PS5 and I've got the PS4 on my right. Now, just looking at the boxes alone, this thing is huge in comparison. As you look at the boxes, you're at least 2 inches taller, 3 inches taller. Height-wise, width-wise, you're around an inch. Thickness-wise, to me it looks like it's the same size as the old PS3 box. So you're about 2 inches, 3 inches deeper on the depth. Now the advantage of the PS5 as well is you can run your PS4 games on there, so it's backwards compatible. It just means your PS4 is going to be redundant at the end of the day because you can use your PS5 for that. Right, so let's start by getting this opened. So as we open the box, I was expecting a second internal box, as I have seen quite a few. Obviously in Australia it just must be the one box with these cartons in. So it's packaged the same as the PS4s. This is a weighty machine. For me, the weight of it just feels like one of the original Sony DVD players. It's really heavy. And there she is. It looks a bit grey. I don't know if it's the lighting, but it does look like a whitey grey. Right, so just below your ports, you've got a PlayStation symbol, so your square, your triangle, your circle, your X. That looks pretty cool. We've got plenty of ventilation on the back. So on the back, we've got 2 USB ports, we've got the Ethernet port, we've got your HDMI, we've got the power port there, which is the same as what was on the PS4, so you haven't got that massive kettle lead like you had on your PS3. Right, so as we look at the front, you've got your power on button, you've got your eject button, we've got a USB-C port there, and we've got our charging connection there for our PlayStation controllers. So I did buy the disc edition, and the reason for that was you can get the digital edition, it's about $100 cheaper. You're going to rely on buying all your software online and you don't own a physical copy, it's a digital copy. And if Sony decide to take that down at any time, like they do with the PS3 and that, you're going to lose those. If you delete them by accident, you're not going to be able to re-download them. So you're going to be able to download them while the servers are up, but later on in date, they're not worth anything at the end of the day. At least with your discs, you can trade them in, you can sell them on, you can lend them out, you can borrow them off friends. That's the advantage of having a physical media system where you've got the DVD drive or the Blu-ray drive. So your PlayStation, you can store it horizontally and you can have it vertically. Now I've noticed online there's a lot of people storing it vertically and you do get a stand with that. If you just put it up like that, there's a likelihood you're going to knock it, you're going to pull it one of the leads. It does move around quite a bit, so you've got rubber feet on the stand. So what we'll do is we'll jump in, have a look at the peripherals that you get in this box, and then we'll start getting it set up. So in the accessory box, you get your instruction book. So you've got a quick startup guide, and then you've got a safety guide as well. And this is your safety guide. So again, it tells you how you can fit an internal SSD, which is going to expand the storage of your PlayStation. Now you've only got 825 gigs of storage capacity built into these PlayStations. Now you can get a 1, a 2 or up to a 4 terabyte SSD. It's well worth investing in. With your PlayStation alone, memory wise, about 6 games and that memory is going to be full. So you're not deleting, you can either use an external hard drive or you can buy the SSD. So we've got a quick setup guide as well, which is going to show you how to connect the base, connect your HDMI. It's pretty simple. How to pair your controller. Just put that back in there. So what else is under here is your base. So we've got our base and you get a HDMI. I wouldn't say it's the most expensive HDMI in the world, but you get HDMI with it, which is good. You get your power lead. So wherever country in, I'm Australia, you're going to get an Australian power lead. And then we've got our controller. Wow, that is nice. And then our lead for charging our controller. So that will connect in there as well. You can buy a separate charging dock for these. This feels really nice, and it's quite weighty as well. But just compare that with PS4. So it's the PS4 and the PS5. So it's a little bit wider. So we've still got our touchpad here, same as what we've got the PS4. I'm trying not to turn the PS4 on. That just feels a lot more comfortable. Obviously you've got these adaptive triggers as well. This is a lot more weighty compared to PS4. So on the back you've still got your headphone attachment. Same on here. You've got built-in microphones all over this as well. So you can turn those off as far as I know. But that feels really nice. And I love the fact that the PlayStation button now is actually shaped, whereas with the PS4 you just got a round button with the PlayStation symbol on there. They've put a lot of effort into this, and it just feels, you can feel the quality straight away. Right, so in here we've got our stand. Now I'm going to store mine vertically because it takes up less space, and you're probably going to get more airflow around there. Now if you want to set this up horizontally, that's preset, so that does twist to get access to the screw underneath if you're doing it vertically. If you're doing it horizontally, you spin that round, so that's closed, and then these two bits here hook on the rear of the PlayStation. So where you've got these PlayStation symbols here, that will just hook on there, like so. Doesn't clip on solid, but it's on. And then when we turn that around, from the front your PlayStation will sit like that, so it's a little bit elevated. Obviously you want to sit on a solid surface, not on a cloth, because it will get a lot of heat there, and you want to keep as much airflow around this as possible. And then we'll just zoom in from the rear, and then now as you look at the rear you can see where it clips on, where those PlayStation symbols are. Now if you want to set it up vertically, this is the next step. And then what you've got in the bottom here is a little screw that will go through here. So you spin that round, and that will give you access to your slotted screw. So when you prise this screw out, try not to break that, the clip that holds it. So you might want a little screwdriver just to prise it up and then pull it out. So we're just going to prise that out, slide it out, and then don't pull it, just pull it out that way. Now install it vertically, you want to keep this part straight. So if it's horizontal, it'll turn to there, but vertically you've got to have it there, and then that screw hole you can see through. And if we turn it to the horizontal position, you can see you can't get the screw through. So we'll just spin that back. Right, so to remove your screw cap, you're going to want something really thin. So a Stanley knife, just be careful obviously not to scratch your PlayStation. So you can lift it, put it in, and just leave it lightly, and that will lift out. There you go. Another way of doing it as well, if you've got a bit of sellotape, just spin it around so it's sticky on both sides, and you can stick your finger to it, and this will pull out. It's quite simple. How to fit your PlayStation in the vertical position. Make sure that hole is straight so you can see straight through, because obviously this twists for setting it up as the horizontal position as I've just showed you. So that's straight. We've got our screw, we've got our cap. Grab your PlayStation. Now where these hooks went on the PlayStation symbols on the vertical position, it goes at the back. Just slot those in there like so. That screw hole will line up. Get our grub screw. Tighten her up. And that's it. Don't over tighten it. And then your little spacer you can pop in there, so you're not going to lose it. And this is our PlayStation set up in the upright position. Now you've got rubber feet on there so it won't twist. Okay, so that's quite sturdy. Shouldn't fall over. You're going to get lots of airflow around there as well, because you've got it in the vertical position. and then your disc just fits in the bottom. If you've got the digital edition, you're not going to have the disc drive. But like I said, I think having the disc drive is a major advantage, and you can play all your old PlayStation 4 games as well. So just like the PS4, you're going to want to pair your controller. So first, you're going to plug your USB-C in there, and then connect your USB to your PlayStation. And then to turn it on, just press your PlayStation symbol. Right, so when you turn on your PlayStation 5 the first time, this is the first screen you're ever going to see, and you're never going to see this screen again unless you reset your PS5. Right, so first up, it's going to give you the option to sign in, and you're going to have to sign into your PlayStation network. So press sign in. It's okay. So I hope you enjoyed that video of the unboxing of the PlayStation 5 and how to set up your PS5. Again, those new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any good episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is I'll catch you in the next one.